what's up? It's Rachel back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a huge makeup haul. So first of all, I don't know if I'm looking right. I think so. I keep wanting to look this way, but I need to look this way. Also, if you've been here on my channel for a while, then you know that I haven't posted a video in like 2 months probably. I'm working 2 jobs right now, and honestly I feel like I am never home. The rare days that I am home, I like to sleep, if anything. So that hasn't been stopping me from buying makeup and testing new things. When I do my makeup, which is pretty much every day because I do have to go to work, I like to try stuff that is new and just things that I have in my collection that I haven't used. I have a huge haul for today. I'm not just going to ramble on and on, but also I don't know if you can see it or not, but if you see this red place on my head right here, this morning I got up and Eric, my husband's like, go make me some pancakes. So I went in there and I opened the refrigerator door, and the whole handle come off the refrigerator door and just bonked me right in the fucking head. Excuse my language. He told me that he let me know that it was loose, that he needed to fix it, and I didn't hear him say that, so that's what the red place is. But I'm not going to keep you guys anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and get into the haul. If you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you'd like, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and you can also hit that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started with the haul. Also, I never have time to do anything like get my hair done. I have an appointment. I'm going to get my hair done. I know it's bad. So I think what I'm going to start off with is what I'm most excited for, I think. Mind you, some of this stuff is like older releases and some of it is just like newish releases or newer because, like I said, I haven't got to film this in 2 months. Jaclyn Cosmetics come out with a new launch. It's called the Bougie Rouge collection, and what it is, it's really blush focused, and I'm sure you guys have probably seen it. I picked up both of the blush palettes right here. This is what they look like. So the first one that I have here to talk about is called Rouge Romance, and this is what the packaging looks like. It is cardboard packaging. Really nice packaging. I have never felt the need to like grab something immediately from her line, so you know that's really saying a lot because I was on the website exactly when she said it was supposed to launch, and I got it right then and there. So again, this one is Rouge Romance. I'm an idiot. It literally says it like on the front. And this one is the more warm tones, really bright, poppy, like coral orangey blushes. Go watch her video if you haven't seen it, and you will understand why she came out with the products that she done. I really like the background, like the story behind it. I flip-flopped my phone around because I keep wanting to look over here. So the next one that I have here to talk about is called, this one is Rouge Affair, and this is the packaging. Really cute. I love the whole idea and what inspired her to create this collection. This one is the more pinky, it's pink blush. So if you're someone, you're a fan of pink blush, and she was talking about how she liked really poppy cheeks. Really excited to play with this one as well. And then also from the line, I picked up 2 of the cream blush sticks. So the first one that I have is called Empress. I really love the packaging. It feels really luxe. And then this is what it looks like. So it looks like a mini, like a deodorant stick, if anything. This is what Empress looks like. It's a really pretty pink. And then I also picked up the shade called Royal Flesh. I cannot speak. And this is what it looks like again, the packaging. And then this one is a little bit deeper. They're both like pinky shades. Moving right along, I picked up the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina 5 palette. So this is what the box looks like. I should have had this stuff already opened. Nobody really cares about the box. So this is what the actual palette looks like. It's really pretty. Again, this is volume 5. And this is what it looks like. She was saying, from what I heard, this was like an extended version of the original Norvina palette, like the Velvet palette. And that is definitely one of my favorites from Anastasia. That and the Jaclyn palette. So this is what this one looks like. It's really pretty. You have a lot of different formulas in here. Really excited. I've never really had a problem with these bigger palettes. I know some people are iffy on them. Some people say the formula is not as good, but you do have to realize some of these are like pressed pigments. This by no means is the original Anastasia formula. This is definitely a different formula, but I do enjoy it, and I think you can get some really pretty creative looks from it. So this is something that I will always collect in my collection. I enjoy having these bigger palettes. I wanted to let you guys know, I mean, this is a haul video, but if you guys are into these palettes, they did just drop a new one. This is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. I picked this up during the Sephora VIB sale. I have always wanted this palette. These retail for like $65, around that price, I'm pretty sure, and I have pretty much all of them. I was just missing this one, and like the craziest thing happened with this palette. So this palette actually went on sale during the VIB sale, so it's like $38. I got an additional like 20% off of that. So this is what the palette looks like. I know you guys have definitely seen this before. This is so pretty. I'm so excited. I just want the time to play with my makeup. Like, I don't have the time to do anything anymore. I'm not being dramatic. I get dizzy. I don't know if I'm going or if I'm coming. That's the best way to describe it. But this is what the palette looks like. It's so pretty. I know you guys have probably seen it again, but this is what it looks like. It's just really, really pretty. And I was missing it, and I wanted this one for so long. So many people have said that this is their favorite from the Huda line, so I was really excited to be able to pick it up, and especially for a huge discount on it. The next thing I picked this up from Ulta. This is the Ofra and Samantha March collab. This is the Life's a Draft palette. So this was really, really cute, and honestly, I don't really buy a lot of Ofra. I have a couple of Ofra highlighters, and I had picked those up during the 21 Days of Beauty sale from Ulta. The color story just really called to me, if anything. So again, here is the outer packaging, and then when you open it up, this is what you have going on, and there is a hair. It's probably not. So you have the 8 eyeshadows here at the bottom, and then you have a highlighter, which is specifically for this palette. This shade is. They don't have this in like a single or anything. She actually created the highlighter from what I was getting from it. And then this is a blush, and then you have a bronzer. Absolutely stunning. I think it looks prettier in person, if anything. It's just a really pretty mauvey toned color story, and if you're into this, I think this is perfect. I picked this up as soon as it came out. I was really drawn to it, which is something because I normally don't gravitate toward Ofra products, but this really caught my attention. We will go ahead and talk about this. I should have talked about it when I was talking about the other Jaclyn stuff, but I have one of the Jaclyn duos already in Lilac Love. It's the blush and bronzer duos, and I was talking about in a haul video, I don't remember which haul video it was, but I was talking about how I had picked up another shade and it hadn't come in. So the shade that I ended up picking up is called Pink Me Up and Oh Honey, and this is what the packaging looks like again. I love these. I feel like obviously you can tell these are a lot different than her blush palettes that she recently come out with. Those are really poppy and intense, and this is like a subtle flush, but you can build them up as well. But it's nothing compared to like these really poppy blushes. Like, these are very intense. If you're somebody you want something just for like a daily thing, like work or just an everyday basis, this is what I would go for because it's more natural. But this is what Pink Me Up and Oh Honey looks like, and this is one that I had really wanted. It was sold out for a good while, but I noticed if you keep track on Ulta, they are bringing these in and out of stock, so you can still get your hands on them. These aren't limited edition or anything. It's just because like Jaclyn is Jaclyn and everything sells out really fast. So if you want a specific shade, just check the Ulta website every day because they're good about restocking them. I guess we will go ahead and talk about this little palette, which is very surprising because it's a lot smaller than I thought that it would be. This is from Too Faced, and this is the Teddy Bear palette. And this is what it looks like. It's really cute. This is just a really pretty warm tone palette. I know that I don't need another palette. I can't help it. I love palettes. There's just something about a good eyeshadow palette. But this is what it looks like. It's a really pretty warm tone palette. And a lot of people was saying the only complaint with this palette that I've heard is that the price was a little too high considering how small it was. I think this was $45. A lot of people said it should have been lower, but I think it's really cute nonetheless, and I'm just a really big Too Faced fan. I really enjoy their products. The formulas from Too Faced I don't really have a problem with. I have talked about in the past that I think they do lack quality on their holiday palettes, but I mean, everybody says that. Everybody knows it. So, the next palette I have here is from NARS, and this is called the Summer Solstice palette. If you've been here on my channel for a while, then you know that NARS is my favorite brand ever. NARS has my heart. I say that all the time. They have the best formulas, the best packaging. You can disagree with me all you want, but I never have a problem with a NARS eyeshadow palette. I think they have some of the most unique formulas, but this is what Summer Solstice looks like. It's really, really pretty. This was kind of pricey. NARS is pricey though, but this is what Summer Solstice looks like. It's really, really pretty. It's just another warm bronzy tone palette. I love this formula. This is the same formula as the Wanted palette, the Ignited palette, some of my favorites. I've talked about it a lot here on my channel. If you don't have the Wanted palette or the Ignited palette from NARS, you're missing out. Go grab those. So now I feel like I have Colourpop, and I don't really consider Colourpop to be drugstore just because of their formulas. Price-wise, kinda not, around 20, some are 12, whatever. I think I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Colourpop palettes. Then we will get into the actual, like, known drugstore brands. So from Colourpop, I actually have a lot here to talk about. Some of these are in the box still. This is the Malibu Barbie palette. Colourpop just, no, okay, they just kill it with the packaging. 99% of the time they get it right, but you know, that 1%, they do get it wrong sometimes, like that Neon collection. I made a comment on the Colourpop Facebook page over the Neon collection, but it was terrible. I think it was awful. I'm off topic, but this is the Barbie, the Malibu Barbie collection. This is the eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like on the inside. This is a newish launch from Colourpop. If you can hear the dogs, they're just chasing each other back and forth in the hallway. But this is what it looks like. Really pretty. I wish I had the time to actually play with my eyeshadow palettes. So the next one that I have here to talk about from Colourpop, this is the Lizzie McGuire palette that I have here. And this is called What Dreams Are Made Of. If you're a Lizzie McGuire fan, this is really cute. This is a newish launch from Colourpop as well. This is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. And then this is what the shades look like on the inside. A lot of people said that this was very similar to the Sailor Moon palette, which I'm about to show you guys next because I did pick that up not too long ago. This is the color story. Really cute, really pretty for the spring and summer. And of course, if you are just a Lizzie McGuire fan, I mean, I don't blame you for picking it up. The next one, like I was just talking about, is the Sailor Moon palette. I had never picked this one up. At one time, I never felt drawn to it, but I don't know, something about it. A lot of people really did enjoy this palette and the looks that they came up with. So this is what the packaging looks like. And then when you open it up, this is what you have going on. So a lot of people said this was kind of similar to the Lizzie McGuire palette, but there is differences in there. I can see it, but really cute. And if you are a Sailor Moon fan, which I have never seen it, I don't even know what it is. I'm assuming it's a show. I've never seen it. It's definitely a show. I've just never seen it. If it's not a show and I said that, please don't comment and make me feel stupid because I already feel stupid. The next one that I have here is the Limoncello palette. This one is a little bit bigger. It hasn't been out super long. This is one of the newer palettes from Colourpop. And this is what the colors look like on the inside. It's really pretty. I think this is a really pretty spring and summer palette, but I also feel like this is a really pretty fall palette. How many palettes do you need? Moving right along with Colourpop, this is an older palette, but I never was able to get my hands on it. If for some reason they brought it to Ulta, this is the Good as Gold palette, but it's like bronzy, neutral tones. Really pretty. The next one that I have here is called the Miss Bliss palette. This is from their tie-dye collection. I actually had the other two palettes, and this is one that I was missing, and I thought that they might discontinue it, so I decided to go ahead and grab it. I actually got this one on sale too. But this is what Miss Bliss looks like. This is what Miss Bliss looks like. It's a really pretty peachy palette. This shade right here is going to be so pretty on the lids. I can go ahead and tell you that. Crease. I would blend these two on the lower lash line, maybe on the inner corner. I don't know. Really cute though. I love this color story, and I think you can still pick that up if you want. Moving on to these palettes, I wanted these so bad. They sold out in the bundle, so I had to buy them like individually. I'll go ahead and show you what they look like all together, like in their glory. This is what they look like. Really cute packaging. I'm not getting rid of this packaging. But the first one I have here is called is it Hot or something? I can't pronounce stuff. But this is what the palette looks like. It's a pink tone palette. And this is what they look like. Some of these are pressed pigments, so they will stain. And they're really intense. The next one I have is called Cashmere Forever. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that one right. And this is the purple tone. I've seen videos on these, and the looks are really pretty. So I'm really excited to play with this. Mine's a little bit messy, but this is what it looks like. And again, some of these are pressed pigments. The next one I have here is called Rumor Has It, and this is the blue tone palette. And this is what this one looks like. I'll go ahead and open it. Again, they are pressed pigments. I have the green one called High Society. That's a cute name. And this is what it looks like. This one is probably the most unique out of all of them. And here's what it looks like. And then the last one that I have here is called Statement Piece. And I'm pretty sure this one is the more like coral orangey tone palette. It is. And this is what it looks like. And I'll go ahead and open it up. Really, really pretty, especially if you love warm tones. Really pretty. I love the looks that I've seen with these palettes. They're so vibrant and intense. This is something that they should have took into consideration when they were coming out with a neon collection. Like, the neon collection should have been something along the lines of this. Instead, it was like a bunch of neutrals with a pop of neon. Moving right along, I'm going to go ahead and talk about, I forgot about it, but this is a Morphe palette. I don't know, how many people are still actually buying Morphe palettes now? Is Morphe just out? I don't know, something about like seeing bright colorful shades I can't resist. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you. I think they said this girl was on like TikTok or something. I don't know who she is, but this is her palette. This is her name right here. This is what she looks like on the back, but I don't know anything about her. I think I looked her up and she makes like random videos and she'll talk about makeup sometimes. I don't know. It's no secret that Morphe's just going to where the money's at nowadays. They don't really collab with like the beauty people anymore. They go more for like TikTokers and just like celebrities, if anything, which is fine. I'm not hating, but I kind of liked it better when it was more over the beauty influencers, but whatever. So this is what the packaging looks like, and I always complain, if you're going to put them on the box, put them on the back. Lord knows you have enough money, you can print their little picture on the back. And this is what the palette looks like. So all of these are eyeshadows at the top, and these smaller pans down here are supposed to be liners. So you're supposed to be able to wet your brush and use them as like a liquid liner. I've heard that this sucks that way. I also heard that you will ruin these pans if you try to wet them and use them as liners. So people say just use them as shadows. I don't know. I'm going to try it. This is what it looks like. There's just a lot going on here. It's really pretty. I'm not going to lie to you. It is really pretty, especially if you could see it in person. That's that palette. Now moving on to what I would consider the drugstore palettes. This is the LA Girl Main Stage Desert Dream eyeshadow palette. I've heard a lot of people talk about this. This is so intense and it's like real squishy. The formula is on like the metallics. This is what it looks like if you're into blues and greens. It's just really pretty and unique, and I mainly bought this because of the formula. The next one I picked up from Wet n Wild, and obviously when I said Wet n Wild you probably knew what this was, but when they had this SpongeBob collab, honestly I wasn't like, oh my god, like I had to have it, but a lot of people went crazy over this. I even seen people talking about it on Facebook like, oh my gosh, we need to go to Walmart. But this is what it looks like. It is pretty. I don't know about the formula because I haven't tried it yet, but I have seen videos on it, and overall people gave it a good review, so hopefully I can try this out here soon. Another drugstore palette that I picked up is one that a lot of people really rave about, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. This is from Maybelline, and this is the Nudes of New York. A lot of people, I'm telling you guys, a lot of people go crazy over this palette, so if you're at a drugstore or like Walmart, or if you're at Ulta, definitely go and check this one out, because now a lot of these palettes from Maybelline suck. I'm just going to go ahead and be honest with you, but a lot of people have really talked about how good this palette was, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up while I was there. Okay, I'm not going to sit here the whole time and try to peel the tape off so I can get it open, but it's just really pretty neutral bronzy shades. The last two palettes that I have here that are from the drugstore are from NYX, and this is the Ultimate Shadow Palette. This one is called Ultimate Utopia, and this is what the palette looks like. Now, I have had some of these in the past, and the formula isn't bad. It's pretty good, but I got rid of them because I wasn't really using them, and the color stories weren't unique, but they came out with 2 unique color stories here recently. And this is the first one. It's really, really cool. It's just really different. I think it's going to be a really pretty fall palette. And then I also picked up the other one that they come out with, and this one's just called Festival. And this is what the outer packaging looks like. And here's what it looks like on the inside. This one is more bright and colorful. And like I said, normally I got rid of pretty much all of them. I kept like 2 of them that I liked, but for the most part I got rid of the other ones just because I felt like they're just boring. Color stories is what really got me on those. I actually picked up this brush set from a brand called Candy Couture. This is from Walmart. I couldn't resist picking these up. These brushes are so cute. They're like pink and blue. They look like cotton candy. Like this is, I could do this all day. I could just sit and just do this all day. So these are really cute. I think they look like cotton candy, but I did pick these up from Walmart. I don't think they were super expensive. I think they were like $12, $13, something like that. I also picked up one of the Tree Hut scrubs, but it's in my shower. I'm actually using it. It's the cotton candy flavor. I forgot to bring it. I was going to show you guys, but TikTok has blown those up. People are going crazy over those scrubs. And then the last thing that I picked up, I actually like these so much I picked up 3 pairs, but this is the Kiss Vogue Fantasy. These are their nails, and it's the same style. So this is what They look like something about this style and just the pattern. I went crazy over it, so I bought 3 of them. Which is funny because I actually have a nail appointment coming up too, the same day that I'm getting my hair done. So I didn't really need those, but I'm keeping them for like backups if I ever just like I'm filming and I want to have them on, something like that. I would have put them on today, but I actually have to go to work after this here in a couple hours. So that's why I didn't even bother to put nails on, because I'd have to be taking them off. When I'm working, I can't work in these nails. They just pop off. That's just the truth. Unless you go and get them done, I don't really have an issue with them popping off. And I haven't had my nails done. It's been a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and get those done while I'm getting my hair done. So I'm just rambling. But other than that, that was everything. That is all the makeup that I picked up while I have been gone. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I just want to thank you guys for being here, watching, liking, commenting. It honestly means the world. Don't think that you go unnoticed, because I truly see you and I truly do appreciate you. And thank you for everyone who has stuck around these 2 months with me just being gone. But hopefully things will start to get better. That is everything. I feel like I could just sit here and talk on and on and on, but I will let you guys go. And hopefully I will be back very soon with another video. But I forgot to say my last part. I'm so unorganized. Like, I forgot my outro. But before you go, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell below so you're notified every time I upload a video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.